Hello bros, I'm Welcome to Zero BroFive production, and next part, Sakura agent start corner right here, and we load in where we left off. We all entered the room without even knocking or anything, probably. And she dressed in a bikini that I never seen before. A very small red one. If her last bikini struggled to keep her bust in check, this one must be crying out for help. Interesting. Hey, Akira. She gathered all the pillows and soft things in the room and piled them into one place. Happily, she leans back against it, almost seemingly like she's going to sink into it and disappear forever. You're right, it's so much nicer to sleep inside. Why did you want to sleep outside so badly then? To show you how tough I am, of course. Her plump tights looks delightful from this angle. Are those tattoos or something, or did she just use a lot of body paint? I swear, she's a dangerous woman. She must be completely lacking self-awareness if she is so innocent yet dressed so bracely. I don't really see what that would prove though. You're supernatural strong and I doubt that anything could hurt you. So sleeping on a rock probably isn't a hard feat with you. Ah, but it's no fun when you concede right away. Concede? I didn't know it was a contest. But it was. Well, I didn't think it was. She pouts at me. Fine, I wasn't then. What with the teal tattoo, by the way? It's body paint. Just a hobby of mine. I practice to help me control my strength. If I can't finish the pattern without breaking the brush, then it means I'm doing good. Right. I look around the room. Judging by the state of the room, you're settling just fine. Yep, this house is the best. I never got to stay anywhere as nice as this when we went for the beach. Did you have to drive there? No, I ran there. Right, because of the motion sickness. What a strange weakness to have. That's right. And it's a foster anyway. I don't doubt it is. When did you get this power anyway? I've always had it. Right. Yeah, I sometimes wonder where those weird powers come from anywhere. But considering the space squids can appear out of the holes which come out of nowhere to attack people, I realized that anything could be possible in this ridiculous world. Well, if everything is fine, I'll leave you to it. Okay. She happily leans back and nearly disappears into the soft pillows underneath her. Good night, Akira. You can count on me when the incursion appears. I will count on you then. Good night, Masumi. I still don't know what to think of this girl. She acts as if her strength is the most natural thing in the world. It will be interesting to see how much she will flourish with the agency training her. She might be one of their greatest agents on one day. Despite everything, I slept amazingly well last night. Sometimes it's really nice to put your head down somewhere else. Waking up to the sound of seagulls and the waves washing over the shore is really relaxing too. I wonder how everyone else in the house is doing. Kimiko is the first one to greet me. Just let in again, Akira. What if the incursion happened during the night? But it didn't, right? I swear. Are you ever going to start taking this job seriously? I sleep in because I don't take this job seriously. How am I supposed to take down the space squids if I'm not well rested? That isn't any good. If you're not even awake when you get to where the entanglers are. Space squids. Entangler is the agency deemed term for those creatures. I just shrugged. Whatever then, space squids, entanglers, either way they're disgusting. I will not argue with you about that. Nasty little creatures they are. As we continue to talk, someone else stumbles out of the room. Ah, good morning. Masumi's eyes are still very sleepy. She must have a slow start during the day. What's for breakfast? That's up to you. Huh? I have to make my own breakfast? You don't make your own breakfast? Even a Akira can prepare his own meals. Hey, I'm not that incompetent. She just gives me a wry smile. Masumi seems stunned. Maybe I can run home and get mother to prepare me breakfast. You still live with your parents? At your age? Eep. Masumi looks really uncomfortable. I just thought it was silly to pay for rent. I'm saving up money for my own house, so it's okay to still be staying with them. Kimiko just seems bemused. Oh, so we have someone who was unemployed and staying with their parents. It's not like that. I was employed before I came to the agency. Were you? Well, the town gave me lots of food and stuff for fighting off the incursions that appeared in town. That isn't really what you can call being employed. Well, I won't judge you for it. Oh, you most certainly are judging her, Kimiko. I moved out as soon as I completed high school and paid my own way through university. University? Masumi looks shocked. Yep, that's right. Kimiko looks very smug right now. Maybe I should take her down a peg. And Kimiko has never had a boyfriend. Akira? She hasn't? Nope. She's been so busy working her whole life that she never actually went out and made friends with guys. Oh, it's okay, Kimiko. I have no guy friends either. Masumi pats her on the back. Very light, at least by her standards. Don't look at me like I'm some sort of comrade. But we are. Comrade is having no boyfriends. Kimiko looks like she's going to pull her own hair out. The tables have completely turned on her. I show you. I find a boyfriend soon and we will never be comrades in having no boyfriends. Good luck. I'm sure you will do your best. I will. Kimiko huffs to herself. Alright. We can't really afford to slack off like this. Our top priority should be to keep an eye on the coastline. Have you ever seen what incursions do at sea, Rookie? No. Well, incursions cause a lot of gravitational anomalies. You will see the water roil and swell in a natural way if an incursion happens to underneath the surface of the water. Those will be the ones you have to watch out for, okay? I understand. This is correct. A lot of the creature types which emerge from incursion are able to survive under the water. In particular, entanglers are tough to make the seas their home. Fortunately, the agency has undersea initiatives to deal with these creatures. So I have to wait until they get on land to squash them. I'm not sure how effective Masumi would be underwater combat. Considering her enormous strength, she could probably create a riptide strong enough to tear those creatures apart. Mind you, that would probably be just hazardous to any team member sharing the same space. Yeah, for now, you have to stay on land. Boo. She pouts to herself. I want to squash them as soon as they pop out of their holes. Don't worry about that. My weaponry is capable of operating underwater. So leave the underwater ones to me. Boo! It's not fair that Kimiko gets to be the one to kill them. It doesn't matter who kills them as long as they're dead. So don't worry about it, rookie. Fine. I guess this is okay. She still doesn't look very happy though. Anyway, there should only be some minor incursions until the large-scale event. We should be prepared for when that happens. Masumi, I want to know before we deal with the big incursion. Yeah? Does your power have any limitation that you know of? Is there some way to disable it? Does it need something to activate it? No, it's just always there. Good, we need to know each other limitations if we want to work effectively as a team. This is right. Akira covers me until I have enough time to conjure the right weapon for the job. I see. Masumi nods. I do my best to work with both of you. That's the spirit, rookie? Now then, while we are at the beach, why don't we go have a swim? Swimming, yes! Masumi bolts out of the room. I'm going to go get changed right away. Kimiko just sighs. She would just have to take off those jeans and she would be right to go. Aren't you going to get changed too, Kimiko? In time. I bet you picked a really cute swimsuit. One that really shows off your bust. Akira, stop that! It's embarrassing enough to have to wear something like that. Well, you could always not swim. You wouldn't have to wear one that way. Of course I'm going. Being on the beach means that we will have the best view of the ocean. That way we can deal with mine incursion before they become a problem. I'm sure that's just your motivation, Kimiko. But I stopped teasing her about it now. I guess I go get changed too. Can't go walking around in the business suit for work like this. When's the last time you bought a new suit anyway? It's only been 2 years, Kimiko. The suit is perfectly fine. No, it really isn't. Next time we're in the shopping district, we need to find you some new threads. But I hate clothes shopping. Honestly, you sound like a spoiled child. She lets out an indignant cough. I wonder if I'm your assistant or your mother sometimes. It'd be kind of worried if you actually were my mother. She's one of the most terrifying women I have met in my entire life. And yet you still turned out like this. Please, don't make me relive the lesson of manners she gave me. After some delay, we finally head out to the beach. It's kinda weird that I'm not wearing my suit for a change. But it's nice, I guess. The sand between my toes feels like a nice warm massage. Masumi seems delighted too. This is great. It just takes a smell of the ocean. She takes a deep breath through her nose. So salty. Her bikini is every bit as small as I imagining it to be. Masumi seems to have no concept of shame at all. Not that I'm complaining, mind you. Watching her run and play is very nice. Why does she have tears? Despite how strong she is, there's no visible muscle definition at all. She must be soft all over. It's rather nice, yes. Kimiko's bikini hardly modest either. Maybe she feels like she has to compete with Masumi the Shameless now. Masumi is practically rolling around in the ocean water. She is loving every second of it. Kimiko, on the other hand, is concerning herself with other things. We need an umbrella. My skin will burn if I stay too long in the sun. Oh, good point. I should put on some sunscreen. Would you even need sunscreen though? You obviously have a superhuman resilience too. I don't want to get too tan. It will make me look like a chocolate. Chocolate? Isn't that a bit extreme? No, it really happens. My skin turns a chocolate color. I'm tempted to see what that actually looks like. But Kimiko flashes me a dirty look. Now what are you imagining, Akira? I swear that I wasn't imagining anything. Kimiko sighs heavily. Either way, we need some shade. She begins to activate her ability. Soon enough, an umbrella forms and stacks into the sand. Here we go. This should give plenty of shade. Your ability is so cool, Kimiko. I wish I could make whatever I want with it. It takes a lot of practice to do this, and I have to concentrate in order to sustain it. What you're seeing is the end product of my training, but not all of the work that went into it. But thank you. Yeah. Still, I want to be able to make things like that though, too. What would you make? A beach ball. Or an inflatable tube so I can rest easy on the waves. Kimiko just shakes her head. That seems like something rather trivial to use it on. Not at all. I'm going to go enjoy the water. Kimiko heads off into the surface. Okay, have fun. I need to use some sunscreen now. Masumi begins to settle under the umbrella. She reaches over to the sunscreen Kimiko left there. And save. And quit. So at least that was all I have for Sakura Agent this time then, so hit like and subscribe. We'll see you next time. BroFive!